Hello and welcome to Talk 30 to Me.
How you doing?
I'm good. We just spent a lovely weekend together.
We did.
I was so sad. I didn't realise. I completely forgot that Courtney and Jonathan are going away before me and Ollie leave. So it was the last time seeing Minnie B.
Yeah.
And when you told me, I was like, oh no. I was like, I wish I spent more time with him, even though I did spend a lot of time with him.
We spent the whole weekend with them.
And I did lots of fun things with him on Friday and Saturday. But I was also like, oh my God.
She looked devastated when I told her. She was about to leave and I was like, okay, Minnie B, you're not going to see Auntie B and Ottie for a while.
I was so sad.
Oh,
I'm going to miss him so
we'll
much.
FaceTime all the time.
I even dreamed we were at Omaha last night and
Aw.
Minnie B was there.
Cute.
Yeah. But we'll FaceTime Minnie B. I told him, Auntie B and Ottie are going to explore the world. And he was like, can I come?
Aw.
It was so cute. He wanted to come and explore the world with me and Ottie. And I was
He'll
like,
explore the world
not
soon.
this time, but maybe next time. He looked at me like, you bitch.
You're abandoning me.
Yeah, you're
Aw.
bloody leaving me. It was so cute.
Well, you
so
do
cute.
see a lot of him.
I know.
But
We see him almost every weekend.
Yeah.
But
So
since
we've
we've
been
been
the adjustment
since we've been filming this, I feel like I haven't seen him as much because I see you
more.
during the week. So I'm like,
On the weekend we need a break. So we have things to talk about.
not that I need a break, but you know that I'm like, I saw her the other day. It's fine. Like if I don't see her this weekend, but then I end up not seeing Jonathan and Miles for ages.
Yeah, and then I don't see Ollie for a month, and I'm like, Ollie.
Yeah, it's
Aw.
okay. That was just because we've been recording. So
Yeah, we're very lucky that we have a family that all gets along.
yeah,
We're all pals as well as family.
We're very lucky to have the family that we have on
Yeah.
on both sides, I think, and just the fact we all get along.
Jonathan's brother and his fiancée are coming in a couple of days too.
Yeah, literally in 2 days.
2 days from
Wow.
Canada. So
And me and Ollie get to meet them.
I know.
I was saying to Jonathan, it's like two worlds combining. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I was like, we have to get a photo of everyone
Oh yeah,
together
definitely.
because God knows when the next time will be. It probably won't be
Exactly.
for another at least 5 years, I'd say. Crazy.
Crazy, but anyway, exciting.
Exciting.
So, what's your beverage of choice today?
Oh, my beverage of choice is an iced mocha.
Oh, lovely, mixing it
Change
up.
it up.
I know. I saw that and I was like, is that a coffee or a iced chocolate? Courtney got me a hot chockey because she's a great sister. Cheers. So to start off the podcast today, we thought it would be fun to ask 3 questions we've never asked the other person but always wanted to.
Which is kind of crazy because we're very open. We just ask each other what we want when it comes up.
But also, we're not opening cans of worms on this show. So, if you're hoping for some drama, you're in the wrong place. Because
We're not about to break up families here.
Yeah, these are basically kind of generic questions you could ask anyone in your family. But
Or
yeah,
friends.
or friends. Because friends are family too. Yeah. Also, apologies. I feel like I've got a little bit of a croaky voice this morning. So
She yapped all weekend, everybody.
I yapped all weekend, and it's got that husky cider voice from too many
Oh.
bibbies.
I don't know.
So all you people out there who like that husky voice, you're
Husky
welcome.
accent voice.
A husky voice.
Damn.
You're welcome. Yeah. So should we?
You can go first.
Should we do one question
Oh,
each?
yeah, that's a good
So we've
idea.
got 3 questions each for each other. I'll ask one,
I like
and then
to
Courtney
be
will ask one.
prepared for my answers, so
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna have to cut out so much thinking time from me, probably.
yeah, me too.
Okay, so question 1:
Okay.
what's been the best day of your life so far?
Oh gosh. Only one. I have favorite days from different phases of my life.
Just pick one then.
Just one,
I-
probably.
I'll remember it won't be your favorite day because haven't had time to think about this question, but
Recently, one of my favorite days was my
Yeah.
birthday last year when we went to
Aw,
Waiheke.
that was really fun.
Yeah,
That was so much fun. I like that
I'd
day.
say that was one of my favorite days.
Cool.
Recently.
What's one from childhood or
Oh,
teenage years maybe?
Childhood is one when Mum took me out of school when I was in primary school and took me to the Rainbow's End for the day.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that was one of the best days ever.
That was when we were still in Auckland.
Yeah,
Aw.
I was 6 or something, and she let me have a day off school,
Aw.
and she took me and we had a fun day, and we went on all the rides, and I got to eat all the yummy food.
That's so
It
sweet.
was the best day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think I said something to Courtney. I think I just made her cry.
Jesus.
I think I just
Christ,
made her
Brittany.
realise something from that memory that
Dude, your eyes were watering too.
I know. Oh. Oh, so what's another memory?
It would have had to be one of the Christmas in the Park days.
Oh, Christmas in the Park was so much fun.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
I think my favorite one was the one that we took out my friend Nicole with us,
Oh,
and then we met up with like my high school boyfriend, like some of his friends there as well.
I love doing that. Like Phoebe would come, or I'd go with, like Phoebe's family, and then we'd like go off and try find out like friends, because we were like old enough to kind of leave, but we always had to come back, and it was like felt so cool.
Actually, I have another one: the Band Together concert in Christchurch. Nicole came to that one too.
Oh,
and we went with like Jenny's family. And we all sat
together. Well,
it was the concert to raise money after the earthquakes.
Where was it? In Hagley
Park, yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, Band Together was so much fun.
Memory. Is that what it's called?
Band Together.
No, sorry. You've got like an elephant memory.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That was a fun day too. What's your dream?
What's my dream?
Yeah.
Can I not have one?
You have to have a dream.
To be surrounded by people who are happy and to find some sense of inner peace. Yeah, just to find like inner peace and harmony within myself and life in general. I read something the other day, and it says that it takes someone half their age to learn to have like a new outlook on life. So, because I'm almost 30 or I'm 28 or whatever, it will take me like about 15 years to gain that, but it's better to do it now, because if you're 60 trying to learn a new outlook on life, that takes 30 years.
Wow.
So just a fun fact. And
how impactful.
And I think that's to fully learn like a new, to fully embrace it. You might, you got to start with small aspects of your life. Mm-hmm. So I'm starting on small aspects, just certain things. I'm just like, a situation happens, I just remember a certain thing in my head, and then just trying to slowly change your mindset and brain.
Wow. That's great.
So I guess that's my dream.
There's this guy on Instagram, he's a Kiwi, his name's Fraser, don't know, it starts with G, his last name.
Yeah.
And he has the 10,000 Dreams Instagram that he started like years ago.
Yeah.
And he was planning on recording a dream a day until he got to like 10,000, but then life gets in the way. He had a little like mental health break and like whatever, but he's just started again.
Oh,
and he films like around like New Zealand, but now he's getting like real big celebrities on. He's like Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis. He's had like all these big people on now. It's so cool.
And is it talking about their dreams?
Yeah, he's just like it's only like he records
that's
their
so
questions,
cool.
just like, hey, what's your dream? And then he like they go
so
into their
cool.
dream, and it's so cool. It's like been like, I don't know what number he's up to now, in the thousands though, and it's just like some everyday people, but now it's like the big celebrities too. It's just like such a wide range of like.
I feel like I've actually seen him pop up on my Instagram.
Yeah, I used to share lots of his stuff.
That's cool. I feel like what's your dream is such a good question, but like does require some deep thinking. Yeah. So I feel like my answer probably wasn't exactly right. But
I know, because
at this stage of my life, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, plus it's always changing. I know. I just remembered another one of my favorite days from recently.
Do you want to share?
Yeah, okay. Last year when we were in Canada and we went to the pumpkin patch.
Oh, that photo of Minnie B. I have on my phone still of him holding a pumpkin.
Yeah, that was like the best day. And it was like the cool weather. It was just like good vibes, happy times. Yeah.
I love that. Cool. Okay, my second question. What's your greatest fear in life?
Fuck, Brittany. Oh, yeah. Losing like someone I deeply care about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you.
I feel like we kind of talked about it the other day though, eh?
It would fuck me right up.
How we kind of talked about the other day, like if you lost one of us before you passed or something. Yeah. Like,
I'm not scared of dying.
Yeah.
But I'm scared of losing someone that I love and having to be stuck on this earth without them.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's fair.
That's my fear.
I feel like a lot of people would actually relate to that.
Yeah.
Like not having the fear of dying, but being absolutely scared of like
losing someone.
Well, just living on earth without someone that they really care about.
I've always felt that with you, and now with Minnie B as well.
Aww.
Ugh, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
That ain't it, sis.
What's your biggest fear? This isn't a question, I just want to know your
answer. That can't be
a
question. I think my biggest fear would be like losing my mind, like actually just going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Something happening and then something in my brain triggering and then just like completely like having a mental breakdown and just like losing all ability to just know common sense. I don't know. Yeah, just like losing my mind, I guess. That scares me, you know.
Question number 2, because we're not counting the bonus question in there. What's something you can't live without?
My Hydro Flask 1 litre water bottle. Not
Her
joking.
emotional support bottle. Honestly, that's
my
probably a
emotional-
good one. You couldn't live without that.
I couldn't live without, I would want to say, just my family and friends.
Yeah.
And I include friends in there because I have a lot of friends who I consider family.
Yes.
So I have a lot of different families. I feel like different types of family. But yeah, I can't live without my friends or my family or my
Lovely.
chosen family. Just because I'm learning that you can't do anything without a community around you. And here's me getting all cult like. But
Hashtag Blue Zone.
I think having people in your life is just really important, and it's what keeps you alive at the end of the day. So
Yeah, I
I
need
want-
better people in my circle.
I don't think you need better. 'Cause
No, I need more.
I think you're when you have like your very few, you kind of like, these are amazing few, like obviously like the family and stuff, and you're like, I don't need any more than this. But I think it's actually really nice having like different people to go to for different things, and the more people you have in your life, the more people you have to go to for different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say I can't live without my friends or family.
And your water bottle.
And my Hydro Flask 1 litre water bottle. I
Hydro
still stand
Flask,
by
if you
that.
want to sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor me,
Get
please.
rid of my crappy stand.
We don't need to.
Stanley.
We don't need to drink coffee or hot chocolates on these. We can just drink our beverage out
They
of our.
probably fit like a bottle of wine in them too.
Oh, a bottle, Jesus! I just realised it's a lot. I love that. Okay, final question for Courtney. What's your funniest memory of us together, or funnest, I should say?
We've had lots of fun memories growing up, I feel.
What's like? Yeah, just throw one out there.
Hawaii.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Do you want to share that story?
No.
No, you have to. The Hawaii story is we were snorkeling in Hawaii, and Courtney, we were like always swimming together, and then Courtney suddenly was like snorkeling, like she was away from me, and I realized, so I started like snorkeling towards her, just like looking at the ocean, and then I like get to her and I like look up like above the water, and she's just like cry laughing. I was like, what's so funny? And she was like, I was peeing.
You can't say this story.
No,
I'll
we
change
can.
my-
It's so
No.
funny. We all. Okay, Courtney's embarrassed, but we all pee in the ocean, and you're lying if you.
I was just
say you
having my
don't.
little, I was peeing and then
Yeah.
Brittany snorkeled over.
And I just like snorkeled through her pee basically, and she just like didn't even warn me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a funny memory actually.
Another part of that story is that we were snorkeling in Hawaii and we're just snorkeling along, looking at all the little fishies and the turtles. And one thing we have always been taught growing up is that you always make sure that there's people further out than you in the ocean. So then the sharks eat them first. So we're swimming along, just minding our own business. We look up and we're so far from the shore, and we're definitely the furthest people out.
Yeah, and we just like panic,
And we started panic swimming.
doggy paddle back to the people.
And like that's not what we should have been doing because we were making such a ruckus in the ocean there.
yeah, we were like splashing about, peeing in the sea.
peeing in the sea, panic peeing, trying to get back to back to the shore or back close to people, but we were so far out.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh man,
That is a good fun memory. I like that memory.
That's my funny memory. That was like the
Yeah.
first one. Oh, what's something you did as a kid that mum and dad never found out about?
I feel like they found out about most of it, or I like told them
Yeah.
at a later date, but I don't think it was weed, but it was like some like dodgy like pill that was back in the day that they used to sell in pharmacies, and then but then it killed like a lot of people and stuff. I think I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, I had that when I was in high school, and then my mum, I remember, just was like, "Oh my god, there's this like new drug around, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Yeah." Like,
As Brittany's like pop on it.
and I've already like had one. She was like, "It's killing all these people." I'm like, "Okay," and like, just yeah. So I had that, but I'm all right. I'm just a little bit tweaked and ticky, but she's good. She got Tourette's, but she's fine. Sorry, I technically legally can't use medically. I can't use the word Tourette's.
Oh, I totally
Anyway.
agree. Do you think you foreshadowed Tourette's from faking having Tourette's that time I had a friend over?
Oh my god, I need it. Oh my god, I never even thought about that. I totally forgot I did that.
In high school.
Karma definitely came and bit me in the butt there, I will say.
I'm so sorry.
I totally forgot about that. You would have been in high school. I wasn't, because my
was-
tick started in intermediate.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
in year 8, I think, when this happened.
Yeah, so I was like year 6.
Yeah, and I had a friend. I didn't really like having friends over because I felt so much pressure to like entertain them, and I'd want to make sure that they were having like the best time and so much fun that like
That's true. You never actually had anyone over.
I barely had any.
I
I
had
had
Phoebe
like
over all the time.
I had like 2 or 3 friends that I'd invite over, but I would rather go to their house because I just felt the pressure was too much to like.
Also, I feel like you were like embarrassed by me, so you like didn't.
No,
want
it wasn't that.
No,
I-
you definitely were.
Okay, well, I'm about to tell you a story, and you might understand why. So I had this girl over, and I was already kind of nervous because I know that her like family home was really really nice, and ours was nice, but you know like hers was like really really nice, and I was like, oh no, like I'm inviting her over. I was kind of nervous, but mum was a cool mum, and everyone loved her, so people liked like coming to hang out. And I had this friend over, and she came for dinner, and then Brittany just started at at the dinner table, just like pretending she had Tourette's, and she just started like yelling out swear words and just like doing mad ticks, and she just started like doing her little like like ticking and shouting.
Oh my god!
And
what
like
a bitch.
and then in the middle of a conversation, Brittany would just start like throwing out the F word and just like ticking back and forth.
God. Like when you think of Tourette's, that's
like the typical Tourette's.
Well, when the general public think of Tourette's, that's what they think about.
Yeah. And Brittany just started doing that, and then this girl came back and I was like, oh my gosh, Brittany, like what are you doing? Like you don't have Tourette's. Like, and then she told everyone the next day at school that that Brittany was just like swearing and had Tourette's.
That Brittany
at the
was
dinner
just
table.
so funny. And like
no, that's not how the conversation
oh no,
went.
I'm so embarrassed. I totally forgot that happened. But Karma definitely came and
Shout
put me
out
in the
Holly
butt.
if you're listening.
That's so embarrassing.
Years later,
But
we were laughing about that so much. We were like, yeah, like Holly thought it was hilarious.
until I actually came to the school and then was actually ticking, and then she was like, "Oh shit, she actually does have something." And then I was
yeah, so maybe maybe
medically we can't call what I have Tourette's.
We call it tics,
but it stems basically from this. It's the same. I basically do.
But she actually does have tics, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
And it's not Brittany's just like pretending we're at the dinner table in year 8.
Yeah. But I did, yeah, obviously it did, since I did, fake it. I guess I was like trying to be funny, and
You just wanted, yeah.
culturally that wouldn't be appropriate today if a kid started doing that. But yeah.
If Minnie B started doing that, I'd be mortified.
Oh my god, you'd be like, oh my god, you can't do that.
And it was like my second friend that I had over from like intermediate. Nicole was the first one. I think Holly was the second.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shout out Nicole for sticking through.
Oh yeah.
Although she didn't get
the Tourette's
She didn't get the Tourette's.
No, but she had the glass exploding in your face dinners. Remember when we went to that restaurant for my birthday?
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Anyway, that's Brittany
another
faking
story.
Tourette's story.
Yeah, but not faking it now, FYI.
But not faking it now.
So this week we are skipping the Am I the Arsehole, but we're going to do some unpopular opinions. So the first unpopular opinion, people who say credit cards are bad are foolish, irresponsible, and lack any self-control. What are your thoughts?
No. I personally don't have one.
Yeah, do you have any thoughts or opinions about it though?
I feel like they're good to have to like build credit and stuff.
Yeah, I think if you're getting a credit card, you definitely need to know what you're doing and be and be a little bit good with money. But I don't want to say you like lack self-control if you think credit cards are bad, because
I don't think they're bad. I think it's just bad if you don't know how to, like you said, like control your spending.
Yeah, if you don't know how to use credit cards.
So I feel like you
definitely
could go
bad.
down like a really big hole with them. Like, I mean, people do. They max
Totally.
out like 5 credit cards. How they keep getting them, I have no idea.
Well,
But
the banks kind of like it
Yeah.
in a way. They want people to be in debt to them.
that's crazy. You need to have like a little crash course, I reckon, before you get a credit card.
Totally.
But they're good if you pay them off,
They're very good because
and then you can book stuff.
yeah.
Do things.
But do
It's
you
nice
do
to
you,
know
do
safety
you,
net.
but do you think people who say they are bad are irresponsible and lack self-control?
No,
I think
I
that's
think
a
they're
bit
just
harsh.
not educated.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're not educated, or just like it's just not for them. But I don't think they understand that the benefit that it can do for people.
Yeah.
Okay, unpopular opinion. Boba is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I work at a school and all the kids love that shit, but the entire business is a straight abomination. The sliminess, the squishiness, the cloying sweetness, the colour, it's like you're slurping up crack and embryos. Don't even get
God.
me started on that weird beige milky stuff they're floating in that supposedly qualifies as tea either.
That is so funny because Brittany and I were saying, well, I was saying that we should try boba for one of our beverages one day.
Yeah.
I've only had it once and I am conflicted with.
Oh, I thought you liked it the way you were like,
No.
that's a boba shop. I thought you liked
No,
it. So I was like,
didn't.
yeah, we should try it.
Well, I
Because
wanna-
I've never, actually, I think I had it once, but I Melanie, my friend, really likes it.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. And I was like, I tried some of hers, and then the bee got like stuck in my
It
throat.
just, like, zooms back.
Because I was like, and then it just went, and like just got
Yeah.
stuck straight in my throat, and I started choking on it. I remember that.
Yeah, well, if there's like a few beads at the bottom, then you really like suck it up to try and get some of the actual juice, but then the bee just like flings back.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No, I don't think. I'm confused. It's very sweet. Like it just tastes like syrup with little jelly bits. Ugh. I didn't mind the boba where it's
It's
like
a weird texture, right?
it's a really weird texture, and I want to try like the I think it's like brown sugar tea or brown sugar coffee or something. I want to try that one, but like
What's
I
that?
think
Could you just put brown sugar in hot water?
no,
Oh,
it's
a like
cold.
syrup.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So they've turned brown sugar into like a syrup.
I think so.
Mm.
But also I feel like the ones I don't like jelly, the texture of it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if the beads are the jelly chewy ones, absolutely not. But I like the ones that like the popping beads.
Oh, interesting.
'Cause,
Okay.
like, yeah, we'll try it next time.
My favorite is the comment. The top comment was stabbing the straw through those plastic lids. So now that's a good time. I like.
That
I
was kind
kind
of
of.
satisfying. You
I
just
love
like kind
that.
of go wherever. That's funny.
Another unpopular opinion. The follow your dream mantra is complete BS. The idea that you should follow your dream when it comes to major life decisions such as selecting a college or career is complete bullshit. It's often spouted by 1 in a million success stories such as successful athletes, actors, and musicians. There is a reason that these people are so rare though. The odds of being that 1 in a million, 1 in a million. The odds is 1 in a million of you being that 1 in a million.
Yeah. So follow your dreams. What's the dream? You know, like is your dream?
I think just anything, like any big life dreams, like becoming an actor or doing. I don't know.
I feel like you have to give
reckon-
it a go.
I reckon, yeah, you definitely got to give it a go. I don't think it's bullshit.
And a 1 in a million, like that feels like a lot because like the chances are very slim. But also, what if you're that one? Like someone has to be it. So if you're that good,
I think it's definitely worth trying, but don't like make it like your happiness goal, if you know what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
Like don't tie your happiness to whether you make this dream come true or not. But definitely got to give it a crack, I reckon.
yeah, I just got so overwhelmed because I'm like, what happens if one day Minnie B has like a really big dream, and like as a parent, like what do you say to support the dream?
You just gotta like. I think you don't say anything. It's their dream, right? And
Yeah.
and you just gotta like be like, okay, how can I help him succeed in his dream with also,
On American Idol, when like singers come in and they're so bad and they're like, yeah, my family told me to follow my dreams.
yeah,
The-
yeah, but that's what I mean. I don't think you want to necessarily say follow your dreams, but because it's their task to follow their dreams, and you don't want to influence that in any way, but you can be like supportive of them
Yeah, obviously.
for their dreams, and then if one day they
It
ask you,
tanks.
well, if one day they ask you like, oh, what do you like? What's your opinions? But then you can be honest, I guess. But yeah,
Oh, tricky.
it's tricky. Guess we'll
Yeah.
figure that out when it comes to it, and you can figure it out first.
I'll go send Minnie B to Auntie B's house and yep, you figure it out for me.
Easy.
That's a good question.
The last unpopular opinion: finding a hair in your food isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah. Like, if it's at home, it's not a big deal, but if it's at a restaurant, it's somebody that I don't know is here.
True.
That grosses
I
me
kind of
out.
agree with that. It's like,
But like, if
super
I'm coming to
gross.
your house and I find your hair, like, I'm not like, oh my god, Brittany.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna eat the rest of it. I literally,
I just take it out. Like,
I
you're not
quietly
gonna
like
get a
take it out.
yeah, you're not
Yeah.
gonna get a clump of my hair probably. Like, I'm not.
Ooh, that makes me feel sick.
No, do you know
but
what'd
yeah.
be worse if it was like little clippings of like haircut hair?
Ooh. Ugh.
No, but one strand's fine if it's someone you know. If it's a restaurant though, you
Courtney's
should be
just
having.
making an ick for all you audio listeners.
But if it's like food like
Yeah.
in a restaurant, they should be wearing like a net or
hair net thing
yeah,
anyway.
It's for health and safety. Okay, so today's real talk question is: do you need closure, Brittany? Do you need closure?
I'm gonna say no. I don't think anyone needs closure, but I think it's completely normal to want closure.
Mm-hmm.
True closure is facing your emotions and dealing with like yourself. Closure is wanting a solution for something, but I think a lot of like you can't expect to get that solution from someone else. I think you need to get it from yourself. Closure in a way is you wanting to control a situation, and you can't control what other people do. All you can control is what you think, what you do, how you react. And so I think closure is coming to terms with things internally and not from someone externally. We don't have control on how those conversations go or whether we can have them at all. So being like, oh, I need closure, or it's only going to work if I have this one answer solved. Most of the time, 90% of the time, even if you have that answer back, you'll find another reason, you'll find another thing to kind of drag it out. It's never the only question you have or the only answer you need to move on. Real closure doesn't come when we force it, but when we allow ourselves to let go. So it's up to you to decide how you move forward. And I think the best way to do it is to lean on trusted friends who can help you process your emotions. And yeah, that's my thoughts on closure.
Lovely.
What's
I'm a
your
closure
thought?
girly.
Yeah?
I need I don't need it. Like, I've obviously had times in life when I haven't had closure,
Yeah.
but it flippin' helps when you get it, for me.
Yeah, but do you...
I love closure.
That's
It's just,
interesting.
you can close the book, put it to rest. Just
what does
tell me
closure
why.
look like for you? Like, did you have like a question for the... like?
It depends what it's in referring to. Like, is it closure for like a family member that's passed away? Because
Yeah.
that's hard closure to get because they be gone.
Yeah.
Or is it a closure for like someone ghosting you or a relationship ending?
I
For
think-
relationships ending.
I think it applies for lots of things, to be fair.
Yeah, that's why it depends for me what kind of closure, like
I
what the
see.
situation is. But for me, closure in a relationship is so important.
Interesting. Yeah.
Like, I will hound the person. No, I don't actually hound them. But like, it helps me a lot.
Yeah.
I just want to know why. Just tell me why.
Fair enough. I just want to clarify as well what I said about closure. I believe that across all aspects of relationships, whether it's someone passing or
Yeah,
a
that's
romantic
interesting.
relationship or friendship, I think it's all internal. And
No, I agree with that
And
too,
you're
but
the
I
only
feel like
thing-
it's easier to move on if you get closure, depending what it is.
I feel like we make ourselves believe, like, it's kind of like you trick your brain, and this is what I believe, by the way. So like, it's not me coming for you, but I believe we like trick ourselves. So we say, oh, once we get this answer, we're going to feel better. So then when we get that answer, we feel better because our brain has been trained to think, oh, once I get this answer, I'm going to feel better. So that's why it feels like it's easier to move on, and we believe closure is a thing. For
Well,
me,
I think
anyway.
you can train your brain over a period of time to not rely on it, but it's
Yeah.
still nice to have.
I think,
like, you-
I definitely think closure is a normal thing to like feel like you need. I think it's like
Yeah.
a very like, I think it's like okay to want
But not
it,
even a
and-
need, it's a want.
Yeah, I think it's very normal for people to feel like they want closure. I guess we both come from the different spectrums of do you really need closure. So I feel like we're going to be relating to everyone listening, because at least one of us will relate to someone listening. Let us know your thoughts though on if you're someone who feels like you need closure, or if you feel like you need closure but you want to try not to need it from other people, or if you're just the complete opposite and are already at the fact that you don't need it yourself.
Yeah. So this week's top 5 is childhood movies.
Woohoo! It was fun coming up with these.
I know, I went down a little memory lane. So mine,
Yes.
It Takes Two.
Nice.
And Holiday in the Sun / any Mary Kay and
Nice.
Ashley movie.
Yeah,
I was obsessed.
What's It Takes Two? Is that the one about like no, I know it's a Mary Kay and Ashley movie, but is it where the lady, like the school camp?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie. I
It's
totally
so
forgot
good.
about it. Oh, that might be one of my favorites actually.
Yeah,
but I love
and
that
like back in the olden days when we were kids,
Yeah.
our nana one time got it, like taped it on video when it was playing on TV.
Oh my
So that
God.
was our like copy of It Takes Two, was on VCR.
Oh my god, I
and we
love
had to
that
skip
movie.
through the ads like on the commercials.
memes.
Yeah, it was so cool. Love that movie. Cadet Kelly.
Oh, that's a good one.
Love
Hilary
that
Duff.
one. Yep.
Love that.
Big Fat Liar.
Oh, that's one of mine. I love
Yeah.
that is literally my most favorite movie, and I made Ollie watch it with me like maybe like a year ago, and he like really liked it too.
Oh, I haven't watched it in ages.
I freaking love it. I will just like binge watch it.
Every
over and
school
over.
holidays when we'd go to the video shop,
Yeah.
that would be our top movie that we'd choose.
Yeah. Oh, I love Big Fat Liar.
And then Harriet the Spy.
Oh, that's a good one. You did love that one, eh? I
Yeah.
actually love that one too. That was a good one. Damn, they're good ones.
Also, because I never just do 5, shout out to Cheaper by the Dozen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I totally forgot about Cheaper the Dozen. That actually is one of mine.
Specifically.
I remember dying and going to see the Cheaper by the Dozen 2 when it came out of the
Yeah.
movies with Phoebe because I was like so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my number one childhood movie is Big Fat Liar.
Yeah.
Then Holiday in the Sun. Then Agent Cody Banks because I
yeah.
wanted to be a spy and also loved Frankie Muniz because he was in Malcolm in the Middle.
What is he doing now? He's like racing cars.
Yeah, he's
We were
racing
talking about
cars.
this- Yeah.
But he's like so cool. He's like very normal dude. He's just like super humble and yeah, he seems really cool. I wish I put Cheaper by the Dozen because I think that would override this, but I put Shark Boy and vs. Lava Girl because that was like a really cool movie. I like and I had a crush on Taylor Lautner when he was in that. Also when he was in Cheaper by the Dozen too. But Cheaper by the Dozen definitely overrides it. And then I put High School Musical as well because
I love High School
I
Musical.
was in primary school when that came out and yeah, it was
High
just
School
so good.
Musical's so good.
It's so good.
What,
and
what's
then I
your
love
order of rating number 1, 2, and 3?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. 1's my least favorite.
1's my favorite.
But 3 is my like every single song and like 3 and 2 I
So
just
good.
like is so good. They just up like the song level, I reckon. But
My favorite's
and-
number 1, then 3, then 2.
Yeah.
I like number 2. It's kind of dumb.
I kind of like 2 because they're like at the beach. It's like summer. But I definitely like 3 because they're like older and then 2 and then
Songs
1.
are so good.
Sorry, what was your order?
1, 3, 2.
Oh, nice.
I like the classic, probably because I was a little bit younger then, and I got the CD
Yeah.
for my birthday one year, and I just blast it all
So
the time.
good. I feel like the songs for me in 2 and 3 I like love so much more. Like there were some songs in 1 that I was like,
Yeah.
but it was still iconic, iconic enough to get a 2 and a 3. So
Yeah. No.
maybe
High
I
School
should
Musical's so
rewatch
good.
it. Rewatch 1. Maybe I'll
So good.
change the order of things.
I'd probably change my order too if I rewatched them.
Yeah.
I'm happy having 1, 3, 2 in
Yeah.
my memories. Cool.
Yeah, so there are favorite childhood movies, and I guess we'll wrap up the podcast.
What are your favorite childhood movies?
Yeah, let us know your favorite childhood movies. Honestly, that would be really cool to know. So let us know, and yeah, we'd love if you downloaded the podcast, if you rated us, if you liked us, followed us, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And thank you so much for listening to us this week.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.